Hi, today we're doing a yoga chair session. It's a very gentle yoga sequence that we'll be doing, so it's great if you're just starting out with yoga or if you're recovering from any injuries. What I'd like you to do is find a chair that preferably does not have any side arms, and we'll get started. Okay, so have a seat on your chair. If you can sit back comfortably against the back of the chair, that's great. If you feel comfortable coming forward as well, that's good. So you want to feel as though you can firmly plant those feet, and we're going to focus on our breath to begin. Focus on our posture and our breath. So even if you want to close your eyes and listen to my voice, you can do that as we start to breathe in through the nose. And you want to imagine that breath coming deep into the belly and slowly out through the nose. And while we're focusing on our breath, I want you to think of placing those shoulder blades down and back, feeling as though you're tucking those shoulder blades into a back pocket. The chest is lifted. Your arms are relaxed. Facial muscles are relaxed. As we move down the body into the legs, pressing into the floor, feeling very grounded. And just continue to focus on your breath. And just take your time through the session today. Do what feels good for you. So when you're ready, you can open those eyes. And we'll just start with some nice neck stretches. So let's bring the head over to one side. We're going to take that opposite palm and press down into the chair. Lifting up, inhale, exhale to the other side. Good, just releasing any tension. Coming back to the center, we'll just turn our head side to side. Try to line up your chin with your shoulder if you can, but no strain. Remember, no strain. Good. We'll come back to the center. Let's bring that chin down. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up. You want to think you're lifting through the crown of the head, but you're pressing down into those legs at the same time. Exhale, release. And then lifting up. Taking that breath in and down. Nice. We're going to take one arm, reach it up, hold on to the chair with the opposite hand. Really open up that rib cage. And back to the center. Nice big inhale. And you can exhale and inhale, lift a little more. And slowly come down. Perfect. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Keep a lot of tension in that upper back and neck, so you want to loosen up that area. Try to exaggerate the movement. Good. We'll go the other direction. Perfect. We're going to take a nice twist to one side, so we'll breathe up and exhale, looking behind you. You can hold on to that chair if that helps with balance, either the back or the side. Coming back to the center. Good. Take a big inhale and twist. And back to the center. We're going to place those hands on your thighs, going into cat-cow. So pull the belly in, round the back, round those shoulders. Nice big inhale, open the chest. Now this is great if you have any back issues, back tension, just to release completely. And lifting up and release. And up. Good. And then back to the center. A sun salutation, lifting up with the hands and to your heart as you exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale. And this time you're going to exhale and just travel down the legs. Release. Inhale, come up halfway, flat back. Release down Exhale, nice inhale, lifting all the way up. And to your heart center. Perfect. Let's do that again. Big inhale. Exhale, right down. Just travel down those legs. Coming up halfway, flat back. Release down. And come all the way up. And to your heart. Nice. We'll start to loosen up those ankles a little bit. So lifting up and down. Nice. Excellent. We're going to take one leg, it doesn't matter which leg, bring it in, that knee in. We'll do some circles with our ankle, lifting tall through the body, and circles the other way. Perfect. Taking that leg that's lifted, see if you can cross it over. We're going to open up the hip. So working on our hip area here, piriformis, gently press that leg down as you reach up through the crown of your head. Good. Feel that stretch in the hip. Now we're going to just take our foot there and our knee and bring it up. And then back into the center. Let's see if you can take your hands behind the thigh as you stretch out. Turn a little bit for you here so you can see. And we're going to flex and point. Now you can stay straight on your chair. Good. And I'll bring that knee in. Give yourself another hug. So we're going to do that again. So you're going to stretch out, point through the ankle, just bring the leg down, and then up. So flex, point, and down. If you can't extend the leg fully, that's fine. And down. Excellent. Now we're going to do the other leg. Okay, so lifting that other leg, we'll do some circles with the ankle one way, circles the other way, still staying nice and tall through the spine. And let's take that leg, we're going to cross it over. I meant to mention on the other side, you want to flex your foot, gently press that thigh down. And what that does is we keep that proper alignment with our knee and our hip, keeping everything nice and safe. Breathe into it. Anytime you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes when you're doing some of these stretches as well, so you really feel it deep into the body. And if you're comfortable, we're going to lift that leg up, just a gentle stretch there. Perfect. We bring that leg in. So I'll turn a little bit this way as well, but you can stay looking forward. We're going to point and flex here. Now you can keep that leg there or stretch it out. Point and flex. And give yourself a hug. Good. And then stretch it out and flex. And then just bring it down and then lift it up. Point, down, and lift up. And we'll do one more. Down and lift up. Perfect. Okay, so let's see if we can open the legs there a little bit, get a nice stretch with the inner thighs, sitting tall. We're going to reach those arms out. Take a big breath up and to your heart. Good, let's do it again. Up and down and again. Up and down. Let's bring those hands right onto your inner thighs, working the shoulders here. So bring one shoulder down. Lifting up, bringing the other shoulder, twist, and up, and twist, and up, twist, and up. We'll do two more. Good, so you want to exhale, and inhale. Good, let's bring those legs back together. Now I'm going to stand up for this next part. If you want, you can stay on your chair and just work those arms and focusing on the breath, breathing deep into the belly, feeling the belly expand and release. If you're comfortable to stand up, then you can join me as I do so. Okay, so you can keep the chair where it is. I'm going to be moving mine around just so you see a better angle. Now, whether you're seated still or we're standing, I want you to have your feet right under your hips. Try to really spread those toes so you feel the ground beneath you. And then we're going to go into Tadasana. So really nice and tall through the body. And this is where we can close our eyes again and just focus on our body right from those feet all the way through the body up through the crown of the head. So you're lifting through the shins. You are engaging those quadriceps. Your belly is pulled up and in. You're breathing deep into the belly. The shoulder blades are down, the arms are relaxed, long through the neck, and reaching through the crown of the head. Just take a moment. Open those eyes when you're ready. Let's take a nice side stretch towards the chair, or on one side if you're on the chair, sitting on the chair. And then coming up. Good. We're going to take that arm, lift it up. Let's reach back. Let the hips come forward gently. And then back to the center, coming forward. Now make sure the knees are soft, slowly coming forward. If you're here, that's fine. If you can go a little further, that's fine too. And then slowly, slowly rising up. We're going to take the leg closest to the back of the chair, step back. Opening the back foot, making sure the heel and the front and the arch are lined up in our warrior two. So sinking down into that front knee. Good. Now we're going to turn towards a chair. You can have both hands on the chair like so. Make sure your hips are underneath you. You don't want to be sitting back like this. It causes some strain on your joints. So let's keep those hips underneath you. Have a look, press that knee back as well. If this causes any knee issues, just come up a little higher. Good. If you want, you can reach one arm out in front. If you feel you've got your balance and you want to try, you can reach that back arm, or you can alternate. Breathe deep, press the palms down. Now staying in that nice low position with that front knee, we're going to reach that front arm up. Peace warrior. Stretch it out. And then coming back to warrior two. Strong. Placing that hand on the back of the chair. We change hands, going into a side angle. So reaching towards that front leg. Open the chest, breathe. And then back to warrior two. Good. Rising up, let's bring that back leg in a little bit, square the hips off, getting ready for pyramids. We're going to open the chest, and you can keep your hand on your waist, you can keep it out or up, coming forward. And if you're here, that's fine. If you need to put your hand on your thigh, that's fine. If you want to bring it down a little bit more, we can do that and relax. Try to squeeze your inner thighs together, and then slowly, slowly rise up. Perfect. We're going to bring that foot in. Going into some balancing. So staying on the foot closest to the chair, we're going to go into our tree. We're going to open up the hip and either place your big toe down or a little bit above your ankle. The idea is to really open the hip here, keeps the hips underneath you so we're not sitting forward, but right underneath. Your hand, the same hand as the leg is lifted, can come to your heart and find a focus. Breathe. Good. Now we can keep that hand there, or if you want to stretch it out with a big breath, lift it up. Feel that strength through the body, feel lengthening of the muscles. Good, working that balance. And then the hand comes to the heart. We'll bring the leg in and down. And we're going to turn towards our chair now and go open up the legs a little wider and just sink down and up. Good. So some open squats here. As we do that, once again, you don't want to lean forward. You want to try to keep the hips underneath you. Shoulders are down and back. And if you want, you can try with one arm out. You can lift up if you like. couple more. So stretch and up. Good. Now let's see if we can hold it down there. Work those muscles. That's it. We're building some bone density here. Breathe into the muscles, long through the spine. Open up those hips. Tuck the hips under. Nice and strong. Breathe. Good. You've got it. No tension in that neck. Maybe those legs are starting to talk to you a little bit. And then gently rise up. Good. Let's just shake it out. Hold on to your chair here. I'm just going to move it around to the other side so you get that angle, but you keep it where it is. Good. And let's go back into our Tadasana. Just make sure we have that proper alignment. Feet are under those hips. Shoulders are down and back. Tuck everything in. Feel that belly coming in. Shoulder blades are down. Breathe. You can close your eyes. That's it. When you're ready, we'll open the eyes. Let's stretch towards the chair. Open that chest. And then back to the center. Good. We're going to bring that arm up again. And lifting up. Now, if you want to bring the hips forward slightly, you can stay here. If you want to bring it back, you can gently bring it back. And then back to the center. Good. Now we're going to bring it forward. Now, once again, your hand can be on your thigh, your waist, or out front. You can stay here or go all the way. But make sure your knees are soft. And then we slowly come all the way up. Nice. Excellent. We're going to take that leg that's closest to the chair, so it should be the opposite one now, and we're going to bend into that front knee. So make sure we're doing the opposite leg. All right, so we sink into warrior two. So square with the chair here. Open those hips if you want. Bring one arm in front. You can try, if you'd like, to stretch that back arm if you feel you've got your balance. Otherwise, you can alternate. Breathe into it. Good. Really try to open up that front hip. We're going to take that front arm, turn the palm, lift up as we go into our peace warrior. Stay low on that front knee. Good. Back to warrior two. Excellent. We're going to take that back arm, stretch it out, and reach over that front leg. The leg is still bent, so we're opening that chest, but you're holding onto the back of the chair. And then gently lift it up. Nice. Excellent. So let's rise up, bring that back foot in, square the hips. Hand can be on your waist here. If you're more comfortable with that, you can reach up. We're going to go into our pyramid, so slowly coming forward. If you're here and you feel a stretch, perfect. If you want to go a little further, relax down, tuck the chin in, squeeze those inner thighs. Breathe, feel the stretch. We're working our balance, you're strengthening your muscles, and then slowly coming up. Good, excellent. Let's bring that leg in. Okay, so we're doing our tree pose on the other foot. Make sure the foot you're standing on, the toes are spread nice and wide. I call them our yogi toes. We're going to turn that opposite foot out, big toes down, either on the floor or a little bit above the ankle, just not on the knee, so below the knee. Turn the hip out, hips underneath you. Same leg that's lifted, let's bring that hand to our heart. Shoulders down. Really think of your posture here. Focus on your breath. Now you can reach that arm out. Lift up. Reach, reach, reach. And back to that. Perfect. We're going to bring that knee in and down. Excellent. So we're going to work our way back to sitting. And just maybe do a few more shoulder rolls. Did a great job. Just practicing this every few days. You'll feel a little stronger each time. to get more familiar as well with some of the moves there. Increase your strength. Great for your circulation. Take a nice big breath. Hands to the heart. Great way to calm your mind. Focus on you. Be good to you. A little bit of self-love today. And down to your heart. Thank you for joining me.